Hello parents, first I just want to introduce myself. My name is Staley and I will be your child's math teacher this year. One of the most common questions I get from parents is about calculators and supplies and such. I don't require a lot for my class. The main thing that I'm requiring is a composition notebook. The reason for this is we essentially create our own textbook as the year goes forward, and we'll call these their interactive notebooks. When you go to the store to buy this, if you haven't already, just get the cheap one. Don't worry about getting the plastic cover or the fancy one. The 50-cent ones actually work better because what we're going to do is personalize them. So here's some examples from years in the past. You can see this student brought in like some sparkly scrapbook paper, put pictures on there, and we wrap it in contact paper so it's protected. This student just chose to put pictures on there. You know, they might bring in magazine clippings. It'll end up with your student's name on the side of it. And what we do in these is we decorate them. We put pages in there. We take notes in there. We like to make things colorful, make it pretty. It may be that they are taping in some guided notes that I've given them. Like there's some about slope that your child might be working with this year. So please make sure that by Monday they have a composition notebook. Second question I get a lot is about calculators. I have calculators in my classroom. It is not a required thing that they purchase. If you have a 7th grader, what they're going to find very handy is a scientific calculator. There are lots of them on the market. I highly recommend the Texas Instruments TI-30X2S, I guess is what that is. What I like about it is it has a 2-line display. So whatever it is that I'm going to type in, you can see what they've typed in and the answer. So this helps students to see if they have typed something in incorrectly. How the negatives and the fractions and such work with this model, I'm really a fan of. So this is the model that I really like. If you've bought something different, it's okay if it's already out of the package. But yet again, like I said, I have a classroom set of these that your student will always be able to use. A lot of times they just find it handy at home to have their own to practice with. For my algebra students, or if you know that your student is eventually going to be taking algebra, which let's face it, everybody in the state of Kentucky eventually takes algebra 2, the graphing calculator is very useful. I have classroom set of these as well. Your student can use these anytime at school, but just like with the other one, they're probably going to want one at home. There are apps that you can get on your phone or on your computer that do a lot of the same functions. However, the commands work a little bit differently. So what is available on the app on the phone is not allowed to be used on any type of standardized testing such as ACT, which is going to be a big deal for you and your family eventually. And I want them to be comfortable with the tools that are allowed on ACT. So the high school recommends the TI-84 Plus C Silver Edition. What the C means is that it's colored. The Silver Edition is just a different edition of it, and basically just make sure that the package says that it's ACT approved. Pretty much anything that you're going to be looking at Walmart is going to be ACT approved. There are some out there that communicate to each other wirelessly, and that is what we cannot have. This one is often at Walmart and on sale, and it's a little bit thinner than what the high school is still recommending, and it is great. You can get it in all different colors. If you want a pink case or a blue one or a purple or a white, there's all different colors. It is a color screen. This is a TI-84 Plus CE, and it works great. These are charged. As you can see here, it has a USB charger, and I have chargers of those at school. The thicker one runs off of batteries, so that's another pro of the thinner one, is that it is rechargeable. I will be contacting you later on with other information, but I was hoping that this would answer any questions before school gets started. And always feel free to email me if you have any other questions. Look forward to meeting you and your students.